Mr. Joshua, can I start with you first?
Yeah.
Are you listening to something?
No.
I saw you putting the volume down. I caught you red-handed. What are we listening to? Something better than me, I suppose.
Oh, you know what's funny? You said the gangs were here, yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly what this time. Just something I'm talking
Come on, that's crazy. That means we're in sync. I love it.
We are in sync. How is everyone today? How's Miami?
AJ, I must say, I have consumed a lot of your content leading up to this fight. All the interviews, press conferences, the video blog on your YouTube channel. You come across to me as someone in a Zen-like state. The way you're interacting with the people here, the way you're interacting with media, the way you are on camera is a very calm, cool, collected version of you. You even talked about being a lot more religious these days. Can you describe the feeling that you have right now, the state that you are in right now? Because I'm not going to say it's completely different than the old AJ, but there does seem something very calm and Zen-like about you at this moment.
When you go through trials and tribulations and you come out on the other side, you come stronger, wiser, and you learn as you get older. I'm not the same person I was when I was 15, 25. I'm a 36-year-old man now, so I'm a lot more seasoned. And in terms of religion, we're all one under God's eyes. And I pray, you know, that everyone sees that same way that I do. And I just keep God by my side, really. And that's it. I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Good.
I appreciate it. I think I'm losing my voice, but other than that, we're doing great. Jake, you've probably consumed some of his content as well. Based on the things that he is saying leading up to this fight, his overall demeanor, do you think that he is taking you seriously? Do you think that he believes that you have a chance to beat him?
Yeah, absolutely, and rightfully so. It's smart on his part, but I believe he's locked in and knows that this could potentially be the biggest loss and will be the biggest loss of his career, and he has so much to lose in this fight, and that's what I plan on bringing to the table is the strategy behind this. I've got him in the corner, and I know that those nerves are going to kick in once he sees what I can do to him.
AJ, yesterday at the media availability, you did say something, and I'm paraphrasing here, so please correct me if I'm misinterpreting it. You said, if I could kill him, I'll kill him.
Yeah.
Your old foe, Tyson Fury, today called you a classless loser for saying something like that you shouldn't say that as a boxer. Could you explain to us what you meant by that, and could you please respond to Tyson's statement?
It's my job. We fight. We're licensed to kill. I'm sure many people don't understand it, but this is what my job is, and I just enjoy what I do. Whatever happens, happens. As long as my hand's raised, that's what's important, right? Respectfully. That's just the mentality we have to have as fighters. I don't know if any other fighter thinks that way. Maybe they're a bit more tamed, but the things I watch and the way my mind works, when you're in that ring, it's a dangerous place to be, and anything can happen. And you hope your opponent leaves the ring safely, but if they don't, you know, you still have to go to bed at night knowing that you just done your job. It wasn't personal.
Jake, when you heard him say that, it's caused a bit of a stir. What was your reaction?
Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's put on a show for the fans. Let's go to war. Men have done crazier things throughout human history. This is the modern day gladiator sport. This is what we're here to do, is fuck each other up, and I'm ready. I want his hardest punches. I want there to be no excuses when it's all said and done, and let's fucking kill each other.
Hi, Sarah Shepherd from The Athletic. Anthony, this one's for you. You said last night that one of the things you talk to your son about is confidence. I wondered, what are the messages that you want to pass on to him about that, and how do they maybe relate to what you've been through in your own career?
Hi, Sarah. Confidence. Some people have it naturally. Some people are taught confidence. It's good to be confident when you back it up with hard work as well. And at a young age, I just installed that in him. And what legacy do I want to leave for my son? I think mainly the importance of prayer. I think if I can leave that with him, he will always know how to talk to me in the future, because I'm not going to be here forever. So that's probably one of the things I love to leave him, to understand the importance of prayer. Thank you.
Can I ask you a follow-up?
Yes.
I remember before the Francis Ngannou fight, you didn't make this into a boxing versus MMA thing. You said, I'm going out there to fight this man, and it's just about me and my journey. I'm not doing it for the sport. But I did notice yesterday you said you're kind of carrying boxing on your shoulders here. You are going to do this for boxing. You did say it, and I felt like it was a little bit different. Why is the mindset different for this particular battle?
Oh, good question. I don't know, but I remember with Ngannou, remember he beat up Tyson Fury over 10 rounds, and somehow Tyson Fury got the decision. But I think Ngannou won. And I was then called in to fight Ngannou. And I knew there was a lot riding on it. And with this one, in terms of putting boxing on my back, it just seems like I'm being called in to, I don't know, save the pugilists, the purists of boxing and so on. People don't like the fact that I'm fighting Jake. Whether that concerns me or not is another question, but if we look at the people that don't want me to be here, but they want me to put an end to Jake Paul's show, I understand it, and that's why I have to carry boxing on my back with this fight.
I'm not going to ask you about the critics this time. I learned my lesson.
What did I say about the critics?
You said stop asking about the critics.
We have to focus on more positive.
Exactly. That's why I'm not going to ask you about them. But Jake, you view
push your confidence.
Absolutely. Do you view it this way? Do you view it as old guard versus new guard, that he's representing boxing and he's been tasked with ending the Jake Paul experience, and it's up to you to keep it going?
Not really, no. I mean, I think no one's done more for the sport of boxing in the past decade than myself. So I think if people really cared about boxing, they'd want me to win. But I see where the angle that they're coming from is that he's, the traditional boxer, has been doing it his whole life, etc. But I think that I'm more important for the sport of boxing. And so if they actually cared about the sport, they would want me to win.
Andreas Hale, ESPN. First question's for Jake. Jake, you've spent your whole career proving people wrong. This would be the ultimate proving people wrong moment. If you beat AJ, what is next after this? Where do you go from here?
Yeah, I think there's a long list of names, and there's still a lot of mega fights, and I still want to become world champion at the end of the day. So there's still a long journey ahead after this fight.
Does that mean world champion at heavyweight? Is it cruiserweight? What weight class?
I mean, most likely cruiserweight, but you never know. I can't imagine myself 5 years ago thinking I would be here, sitting here today. So let's go for the heavyweight championship. Why not?
Question for AJ. Anthony, you've conquered the UK. You're a big star there, but this fighting on Netflix is different. This fight, what does this do for your career and your marketability? Forget just winning the fight, but exposing yourself to all of these subscribers and all these viewers. This is the biggest audience ever that's going to watch your fight.
You believe so? It's going to be the biggest audience.
Online, yeah.
That's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. Thank MVP for the great opportunity. Thank Netflix. It's a chance for me to showcase my skills while I'm here and doing what I'm doing what I love to do. All of us that are here today, sat at every table. What an opportunity, man. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to take the fight, because I said it was a great opportunity. I saw what this meant. It's not even my biggest payday. It's not about money. For me, it was more about the opportunity I have to showcase my skills to the world just before Christmas as well. And I thought there'll be a lot of people at home enjoying this show. And yeah, this is great boxing. We get women's boxing on here as well. Free frees for the first time. It's amazing chance for us to all showcase our skills. So we're all here to put on a great performance Friday.
Last question. I mean, the big thing is exposing yourself to American audiences, people who haven't seen you fight before. What can they expect from you if they're tuning in for the first time on Friday night?
What can they expect from me? Good ring entrance. A guy that's very well conditioned. Understands the squared circle very well, understands himself very well, and is in a good place mentally and a good place physically. And just ready to go to, I wouldn't say go to war, but ready to showcase my skills, my punch selection, and my punch power. Basics. I'm looking forward to it. Also, for Jake, what do you think about the Bridgerweight title?
Yeah, I mean, it could make sense. We've thought about it, but I just think people don't respect that title.
The heavyweight.
The Bridgerweight.
A big task. No, but I mean, the heavyweight, if you want to go for that, that's a big. You got to set your goals high.
I mean, it is a big task, but I mean, if this fight were 14 months ago or whatever, however many months ago you had the belt, then when I win, it would have been me becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. So
you would have beat me for the belt.
And you claim you're better than Tyson, all these people. So I mean, we'll see. It's going to be fun to see where my skill set's at.
I've got to claim that I'm better than you. That's where my focus is, and I'm going to prove that on Friday.
We shall see. All right, back to the media we go.
Guys, this is Brian Graham from The Guardian for Jake and then AJ. Anytime a disruptor comes around in any industry, there's going to be pushback and skepticism from the establishment. When people question, whether fights like this are quote unquote real, like Deontay Wilder said something, what's the simplest answer you give them?
I give them a cease and desist letter in their email for lying on my name, and then the lawsuit's coming right after because these people won't stop lying. And I honestly take it as a compliment, but people need to shut the fuck up. And Deontay Wilder, he's been hit a lot by Tyson Fury, so he's clearly not the smartest guy. But there's nothing in the contract. AJ can attest to it. We're going to war, and that's the end of the day that all my fights have been like.
Yeah, nothing in the contract. What can I say? I can't even remember what your question was, but yeah, there's nothing in the contract. And we're not worried about what opinions are, whether it's Wilder, Fury, whoever. The only thing that was in the contract that got my attention was the money. Other than that, I don't worry about nothing else.
All right, thanks, guys.
Jay, can I ask you a quick question? Earlier today, Eddie Hearn spoke to IFL TV and said that the fight would be contested in a 22 by 22 ring. Is that accurate? And if so, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's accurate. Pretty standard. I think fights range from 20-foot rings to 24-foot rings. So, yeah, 22 feet, and I feel great about it.
Any issues with that, Anthony?
No.
Okay. We'll go back to the media questions. The Warlock, the one and only Gareth Davies. Hello, sir.
Thank you, Ariel. Good evening, gentlemen, ladies. Question for you, Jake. I'm here representing TalkSport and The Telegraph, Gareth A. Davis. Jake, question for you. When you lie in the shadow gleam at night in the last few weeks and you're visualizing, talk us through the sequence of how you hurt and finish Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to go into the exact game plan and give it away, but it's boxing skill, boxing on the outside. He's obviously going to come forward, bring the pressure, be the bigger man. And it's just being slick, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down.
Well, I don't think it will happen, but
Boston
you asked a
Tea
question.
Party.
What was your question?
No, my question is, of course, I know you don't believe
No,
that.
wait, what you say?
Boston Tea Party 2.0, fam.
What's a Boston Tea Party? What's a Boston Tea Party?
It's something that happened many years ago. There was some tea that they threw off. It's a long story. It was in Boston.
Yeah.
He's trying to say he's going to knock you out.
Oh, okay.
Chip, I guess what I'm asking is, I know you don't believe you'll lose the fight, but
Yeah.
when you think about your legacy, in the event, God forbid, you lose this fight,
Yeah.
what is the impact? What do you believe?
Come back again. You shake it off. It's just like, and I'll be headlining again in a year or two. It is what it is. It's just, I'm a player in the game. You take some L's, but without the L's, you wouldn't be here, innit? You take some W's, you dust it off, and then when I'm ready to hang up my gloves, I hang up my gloves, and everyone will say, yeah, you done well. You was a tough competitor. But it is what it is. I've taken L's, and I'm standing strong now. Honestly, bro, don't worry too much about all that stuff. Keep rolling the dice, keep giving your best, and that's all you can do.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for
Jake,
your
you have
question.
said this week, a win over Anthony Joshua isn't just the biggest win, the biggest upset in boxing history, in sports history, biggest upset in sports history. And you know what? I actually agree with you. I agree. This is on the level, don't laugh, this is on the level of USA versus USSR 1980 Olympics. Very few people are giving you a chance. Why do you feel so confident? And do you feel the same way as I do?
Yeah, 100%. This is, the Giants versus the Patriots, 2007. I mean, the list goes on, but the odds are stacked against me. There's no sporting teams in history that have gone together where it's this big of a difference in terms of skill, experience, resume, height, weight, etc. So this is going to be the biggest upset in the history of sports, and you guys get to witness it, and I get to witness it, and thank God. God is guiding me, Jesus is guiding me, and it's all in His glory in their name. So, this is just a special moment that we all get to be a part of. Amen.
you are known for being famous. In fact, you're famous for being fearless. What is your secret to being fearless?
You know, that's a good question, Saucy. I think I just don't give a fuck.
I love that.
I don't know. I think I was just born like this.
Yeah.
Maybe my parents, but I wanted to be a Navy SEAL and just go kill people and shit. So I don't know. I think I'm fucked up in the head maybe a little bit too.
Anthony, do you think that Jake Paul's fearlessness creates a challenge for you?
Yeah, definitely. Jake Paul creates a great challenge for me. And he's got a great mindset for sure. Great family, great brother, great person. So yeah, it definitely creates a good challenge for me. But as I said earlier, competition is really good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
AJ, you called this the ultimate barbershop fight, the ultimate plane fight. Everyone's talking about it. I love that description. I'm wondering, when you were in Valencia training, maybe back home a little bit here in Miami, are a lot of people coming up to you and saying, can you please knock this guy out? That seems to be the sentiment. Are they coming up to you and saying that?
Nah. They're respectful. People are respectful.
They are?
They're like
I saw in the video there were people there outside the press conference saying, end this man, end this man.
Yeah, you do hear it, but remember, we don't focus on
That's
the
true.
negative.
No, that's just a sentiment that I feel like people are saying to you.
They're just saying, good luck, do your best. You know, that's a great fight. I heard people say like, I'm not really into boxing, but I'm watching this fight. But no one's really coming up to me saying anything about Jake or they want me to knock him out. Just positive vibes.
Okay. Jake, could I ask you, earlier this week there was a big announcement that he has plans to fight Tyson Fury. Finally, it's going to happen in 2026, all this stuff and more. When you read that, how do you process it? Because if you do what you say you're going to do to him on Friday, that fight might go up in smoke.
Yeah, it's going to, but I mean, I have plans. I want Terrence Crawford, Canelo. We're always looking into the future as well as Anthony. So that's what a good businessman and fighter does. But I'm putting a stint in his plans for sure, 100%. And you're going to see maybe me versus Tyson Fury. Forget about Tommy. We'll just move on to the big bro.
Alexander Usyk wants to fight you in MMA. What do you make of that?
Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm down. Let's run it. I love fighting. I love challenging myself. And I want to do MMA at some point and just do the unexpected once again and be a disruptor and do things that people haven't done before.
Maybe you beat him on Friday, you fight him in boxing first.
Yeah, man, look, shit, dude, I'm getting old and shit, so I don't know how much time I got left,
Come on,
bro.
Jake, stop.
I'm getting old.
Stop. No.
I'm about to be 29, bro. Like, you guys are old as fuck, all of you up here, so.
Yeah.
But I'm getting old, too, so. We'll see what happens, bro. I might just go on my ranch and just milk some cows for the rest of my life, to be honest.
All right. Any more media questions? As I ask you guys this, I want to go down the line and get everyone's prediction for the main event from all the fighters. We're actually going to start with this, so you can't run away. AJ or Jake?
And you will.
Jake.
So you will.
Anderson? AJ or Jake? You've never ducked the hard question.
I'm not saying it, but you will. You will. Fucking
You always go home team. I need to.
I'm on it. Come on. 3, 2.
I don't know.
1-0 for Jake.
Hey, you guys aren't going to hurt my feelings. I want the real answer.
Listen, I got
Bring
Jake.
out the juice.
Jake's got it. So it's 3-0 for
go
Jake
home
on this
team,
side.
man.
We got 3-1 obviously for AJ. Layla, I think I heard your pick.
AJ.
AJ, 3-2 if my math is correct. Tyrant, this is a good one.
I got no horses in the race.
You're abstaining too?
I'm abstaining.
What about you, AJ or Jake? Anthony? Anthony, so we're tied. I'm coming down here, so you can't duck the question. AJ or Jake?
Everybody got a boxer's chance.
What is that? That's sitting on the fence.
I'm sitting on the fence.
Sitting on the fence, 3-3.
Sitting on the fence, man.
Sitting on the fence, what are you guys are scared? Sitting on the fence? I think we know what the answer is when you're sitting on the fence.
That's a big duck from there.
What's that? Draw. All right. AJ or Jake?
Boring.
Jake, 4-3 Jake.
Hey, Ariel, bring that drink back.
You're on the fence too?
Bring that drink back.
Who do you think?
The people.
I'm gonna say AJ. I think.
Yeah, that's good.
AJ.
Oh, 4-4.
Jake.
5-4 Jake.
Home team, Jake.
6-4 Jake.
Team, yeah.
Jake.
Jake, 7-4.
Let's go.
Ticketmaster.com is where you can get your tickets as cheap as $50. Netflix, the biggest app streaming platform on the planet. 300 million plus subscribers, live and exclusively on Netflix from the Kaseya Center right here in Miami.